Today's video takes you into the world of powerful machines, where skilled operators face challenges, and the journey of mining giant logs begins. In the middle of the Sierra National Forest at an elevation of over 7,000 feet, the roar of an engine echoed through the wilderness. A powerful chainsaw began to operate, its blade as sharp as a lightning bolt cutting through the trunk of a giant pine tree over 200 feet high. Around them were rugged slopes, sharp granite and a biting wind, but nothing could stop them. In just a few moments, the giant pine tree fell neatly. The Husqvarna 3120 XP chainsaw roared, the sound echoing through the forest. The 118 horsepower engine woke up, transmitting enormous power to the saw blade that was rotating at a terrifying speed. The worker stood firmly on the shaking ground, controlling the jungle monster with amazing skill. Oh no! A car was buried under a giant tree that had just fallen, and now it was time for the workers and the chainsaw to get involved. The engine roared with power, the saw blade spun like lightning, cutting through a tree trunk dozens of centimeters thick in an instant. Don't hesitate to leave a like and continue following this exciting journey of sawing wood. The AX-19 chopper starts up, the 173 horsepower John Deere diesel engine roars like a steel beast in the green forest. In the blink of an eye, large branches, hard roots, or even dense bushes are sucked into the chopping chamber and crushed neatly. In manual mode, the machine still operates smoothly, demonstrating incredible flexibility in all terrains and weather conditions. In the middle of the quiet deep forest, the sound of rotten H14 resounds, the 149 horsepower engine roars, transmitting enormous power to the hydraulic arm that is reaching out to grab the huge tree trunk. In just a few seconds, the saw cuts precisely to the millimeter, the tree trunk is neatly cut at a speed that amazes the spectators. The powerful tracks help the machine move easily through mud, steep rocks, and giant tree stumps, without faltering. In the midst of a wet and challenging jungle setting, the Valmont 840.3 is showing its incredible power. Mud, rocky slopes or rough terrain seem to be no obstacle when its powerful and flexible transmission system comes into play. Each large wheel grips the ground, creating a stable traction force to help the machine move smoothly through dangerous curves. The engine sound is steady but contains a relentless, durable energy. Even in the harshest conditions, the Valmont 840.3 still maintains impressive performance, showing no signs of slowing down. Farmer Tech 660 starts first. The engine sound is solid, showing the power and durability typical of professional machines. Its saw blade digs deep into the thick wood, each cut is decisive, stable and strong as if nothing can stop it. Before him lay a 40-foot-long pine log, massive and solid, yet beneath the steadily rotating steel saw, it seemed incredibly soft. Each cut left behind a smooth, straight surface as if it had been measured by a laser. Light wood smoke wafted up, the scent of pine resin wafted through the air, creating the distinctive atmosphere of a professional processing workshop. In just a few minutes, the giant log was transformed into perfect 12 by 12 boards, sharp, even, and ready for the next step. Volvo L200 Highlift appeared like a giant in the middle of the construction site, carrying with it a power that made everyone admire. The 200 horsepower engine started, the deep sound reverberated throughout the space, full of power and certainty. The giant lifting arm rose up, gently but firmly, lifting the wooden block weighing tons as if it were just a toy. The John Deere 1110E with its powerful 160 horsepower engine roared, each wheel rotation slowly but powerfully crushed the thick mud below. Nothing could stop it, whether it was mud, slippery slopes or rough terrain, the machine still moved steadily, firmly as if dancing in the wild nature. The PTH 1400/1000M Petzolato is truly a giant in the woodworking industry. The Caterpillar C27 engine with a capacity of up to 1150 horsepower roars with great power, creating a resounding sound that makes the whole ground shake. The huge block of wood, seemingly inviolable, is caught in the chipper and in the blink of an eye, turns into uniform pieces. The Excavator 3340 appears like a steel monster on the construction site, ready to take on a huge workload. The 400 horsepower engine roars loudly, pushing the entire heavy body of the vehicle forward decisively and confidently. The truck bed is full of heavy wood, but the Excavator still moves steadily, not faltering even on steep or rough roads. The Kubota KX057 is truly a warrior in the middle of the construction site. The 55 horsepower engine roars with power, combined with the frost ripper accessory that is as sharp as a steel claw. Each swing is a display of absolute power. No matter how big or sturdy the tree stump is, it cannot withstand the amazing tearing force of this machine. Spectacular! The No KL100 appears on the construction site like a machine born to conquer challenges. With a strong design and durable steel frame, it moves smoothly over rough ground, maintaining absolute balance even when working in harsh conditions. The engine is light but powerful, conveying a feeling of solidity and stability in every operation. The hydraulic joints operate smoothly, allowing the operator to handle heavy work easily and quickly. The Stumper 360 is performing a tree stump grinding performance that will leave everyone amazed. The 35 horsepower engine roars with power, transmitting power to each rotation of the grinding blade. The sharp steel teeth rotate so fast that they are almost invisible, touching the tree stump and immediately tearing away each fiber of the hardwood. With each light swing of the operator, the giant tree stump gradually disappears as if it had never existed. A compact tool but with the power of a true steel warrior. Oh no! A moment that made everyone hold their breath when the giant machine suddenly slid down the inclined road, blocked by a tree. The wheels spun wildly, rocks and dirt flew up as the 250 horsepower engine roared as it tried to regain its balance. After that slide, the machine continued to operate, proving its incredible durability and resilience. Two giant machines, Morbark HT1684 Predator and Daewoo Doosan 255 LC Solar Forestry, are together creating an amazing display of power in the middle of the land clearing site. The roar of the engine mixed with the sound of steel hitting wood, each giant tree stump was cut down in seconds. The powerful hydraulic cutter rotates, crushing and collecting biomass with overwhelming precision. Each tree stump fell, the ground was gradually cleared, opening up new space, a testament to the superior efficiency of these steel monsters. It is truly impossible to take your eyes off the power of modern technology. The Caterpillar 313F with its 130 horsepower engine roars with power, transmitting powerful energy to the rotor Hydro 9-16 cutting head. The cutting blade rotates so fast that in just a few seconds, stubborn wood blocks are neatly crushed. It was unbelievable to see two giant saws MS-881 and G888 taking on the challenge of rock-hard oak logs. The engine roared with power, each sharp saw blade plowed into the wood, creating slices as smooth as a paper cutter. The MS-881 showed its enduring power, maintaining a steady speed even when facing the thickest wood. Meanwhile, the G888 scored points with its impressive acceleration, cutting through the hardwood in a split second. The POSCH Spaltfix Cavario appears like a miracle machine in the middle of the woodworking site. The powerful 22 kilowatts motor roars, transmitting power to each saw blade, easily cutting logs up to 25.59 inches in diameter. Each saw cut is fast, smooth, both precise and even, making the seemingly heavy work become light. Each log is cut neatly, saving time and effort, creating a feeling of both satisfaction and delight for those who love perfection in every detail. The Vacre 500 HK appears as a steel monster in the logging area. The powerful 500 horsepower engine roars, transmitting all the power to every part, helping the machine handle the heaviest wood blocks with ease. Every movement of the mechanical arm is precise to the millimeter, ensuring optimal performance while keeping the operator absolutely safe. The operator only needs to concentrate on controlling, while the Vacre 500 HK does the rest perfectly and decisively. The Meber SLH 1200 appears as a giant and powerful machine in the woodworking workshop. The powerful 132 kilowatts engine roars, transmitting power to each part, helping the machine peel large logs quickly and smoothly. Each log that passes through is perfectly peeled off, revealing the intact wood inside, both precise and even. The machine is truly a living proof of the perfect combination of power, precision and efficiency in woodworking.